I don't watch Spanian, but has he actually changed? Getting out of jail and making a YT channel investigating the hoods in the world doesn't change you, so to speak. He still laughs when he sees people getting cocked out and pulling out machetes and shit. It makes me disgusted seeing that people are so terrible. Getting YT fame doesn't change you. Turn your life around first and then you can say you changed.
Okay, that was the comment I received. Now, when I first received the comment, I was actually pissed. I was about to be very emotional and I was about to go off, but I had to calm myself down.
Now he's turned his life around and he's helping others.
And this is the news saying this. This is the news.
The fast-rising social media star has his own music videos, podcasts and YouTube channel and hundreds of thousands of online followers.
From having nothing to he was in jail. He came out, you heard what he just said? A podcast, music, a YouTube channel that's successful. You want to talk about, if that's not change, then you must be holier than thou. Shout out to the lads. Shout out to the lads. Hold on. One more time. Shout out to the lads. Shout out to the lads. Yo, Sydney, what up? I'm about to start saying cities. Sydney, what up? Melbourne. Shout out Melbourne. Drop your city. You gotta be specific with your city, but overall, shout out to the lads. Now, you click the title, you read the page. It's some things I want to get into about Spanian. First, I want to get into this comment that I got. I'm gonna go over this comment.
Don't watch Spanian, but has he actually changed? Getting out of jail and making a YT channel investigating the hoods in the world doesn't change you, so to speak. I mean shit. He still laughs when he sees people getting cocked out and pulling out machetes and shit. It makes me disgusted seeing that people are so terrible. Getting YT fame doesn't change you. Turn your life around first and then you can say you changed.
Y'all heard that? We're going to read it one more time and we're going to break this down.
Don't watch Spanian, but has he actually changed? Getting out of jail and making a YT channel investigating the hoods in the world doesn't change you, so to speak. I mean shit. He still laughs when he sees people getting cocked out and pulling out machetes and shit. It makes me disgusted seeing that people are so terrible. Getting YT fame doesn't change you. Turn your life around first and then you can say you changed.
Okay, that was the comment I received. Current affair, shout out to Australia. Let's get into this news clip because I want to answer her question when she said, has Spanian really changed? That's the first thing I want to get into. So subscribe for the vibe, sit back, relax, rock out with me. Let's get to it.
Was the sort of bloke you'd cross the street to avoid. By 30, he'd spent most of his life behind bars. Now he's turned his life around and he's helping others.
And this is the news saying this. This is the news. Because you feel like his change isn't the way that you would like it, doesn't mean that he hasn't changed. That man went from doing drugs every day. You know how hard it is to come off of a drug, something that you're addicted to? You have no idea, okay? You have no idea before you even sitting here judging, talking about have he changed.
Sydney's underbelly needed an icon. It's got one now.
Yeah, next Chopper Read, except I don't dob people in.
You don't have to like me, but like good luck with your life. See you later. Never change who you are, that's the lesson, right?
Next Chopper Read.
Hold on, y'all. I almost burned myself low-key.
If Sydney's underbelly needed an icon, it's got one now.
Yeah, next Chopper Read, except I don't dob people in.
You don't have to like me, but like good luck with your life. See you later. Never change who you are, that's the lesson, right? With 40 stackers.
Anthony Lees, more commonly known as Spanian, has come a long way in force.
You know what I love about Spanian? I watched his video when he was like, be yourself. Yo, I get so much comments and it's just so funny. Like today, I usually don't argue with trolls, but today I had time. I hate the fake pages. Like, this shit gonna call me insecure. You know how confident you gotta be to come on this screen every day. Regular face, no makeup, none of that. Regular tea, look, you know what I mean? You know what are you talking about? Baby girl, I am far from insecure. I can assure you. Okay? Like, you're hiding behind a fake page. And I'm not talking about the comment. This is a whole different troll. So what? Be yourself, man. Don't let nobody try to get in your head. What? You crazy?
Short years, the fast-rising social media star has his own music videos, podcasts and YouTube channel and hundreds of thousands of online followers.
From having nothing to being he was in jail. He came out. You heard what he just said? A podcast, music, a YouTube channel that's successful. You want to talk about if that's not change, then you must be holier than thou. Cause what is change to you, baby girl, or guy? Sorry, but what is change to you? And us as the human race, we have to stop being so hard on other humans. We have to. Who are you to judge? How you gonna say he haven't changed and he stopped doing drugs? Oh my God, that made me it makes me upset. Cause let's acknowledge that. Talking about has he really? Yes.
Followers.
Apparently, I'm a quite intriguing person, so I'm like really excited about making the most of it.
It's a far cry from where he sat behind bars for almost a third of his life, and as recently as 2017.
Petty crimes of stealing, high-speed pursuits, drug runs, stabbings a couple times.
He counts himself lucky for being saved from a downward spiral after a realisation in jail to turn his back on drugs and crime.
Now they'd hate my guts because I speak openly about the putridness and how stupid, how gronky being on drugs is, and what a waste of life and what a bunch of gronks that would sit in prison for 10 years of their life. And I say that on the internet. And
let's go back to when she was like, oh, he's laughing at people and this, that, and the third. At the end of the day, sometimes you have to find humor. Let's be real. We cannot watch him in the hood throughout a whole, let's say it's an hour video, right? We cannot watch him for the whole hour video. And it's just depressing. You have to shine some humor in something. Maybe it'll draw more attention. And let's not forget, laughs, that cause more views, more attention. What are you like? Come on.
no one has...
And to be honest, I've never seen him just sit there and laugh in someone's face. Like, come on, stop it.
my experience.
You just get off your head either way you choose, you know. That's not a way to live. Like, we have to learn to appreciate these little things, you know what I mean? Like,
being in juvenile detention since 15 and a heroin addict by 16, he knows how close he came to losing grip of his life after growing up with the wrong crowd.
Yo, I have to say this. I officially now have 3 members on my channel. So shout out to all 3 members. I love you guys. You lads mean a lot to me. You have no idea. And for the commenters, here's the thing, right? Another thing I want to address. I got a comment that, oh, TT, you skipped all the good parts in Spanian's video. If you're a member, if you become a member, which starts at $1, you get to see the video before it gets copyright strike. So you get to see the video without the skips and everything. Once it's up for like a good hour or 2, or maybe even not even an hour or 2, I'll probably say like 3-4 hours. That's when the strikes start coming in. YouTube starts picking up the music and they delete the parts, or they tell me what parts need to be deleted in order for for the strike to pretty much go down. Now let me clarify. It's not necessarily a strike. It basically says I cannot get paid from the video. Who wants to sit here for an hour plus and not get paid? I have to get paid, guys. I have bills. So, like I said, if you become a member, you'll be able to see the full video without the skips. It starts at $1. Do not come on my channel complaining about things I have no control over. You can become a member, and that way you can see everything without the skips and all that good stuff. Another thing I want to address. I don't usually skip unless you hear music in the background that I know is going to cause me a copyright issue. Okay? All right? Are we good now? Shout out to the lads, all 3 of my members. I love y'all.
I've lost my uncle, who was the only man in my life, who was like my older brother. Lost 3 or 5 of my best friends to heroin. Everyone I know is still on heroin, everyone I grew up with, and most of them are in jail. My drug dependence, I'm talking when I was 16, 17 years old. My heroin addiction then, you're talking over $1,000 a day.
He says his turnaround wasn't quick, but there were moments of clarity.
A life of crime's all I knew. One day in 2016, looked at myself, seen the truth, that's it, sucking it. That's crazy. It's unheard of where I come from. I don't know any other stories like that.
Like Ilche, lad, Ilche.
His content isn't a Sunday school picnic. And even Spanian admits he's not everyone's cup of tea.
It's a mixture between loving me or hating my guts. I'm a very divisive person in Australia. But I would wait in a tree with a kitchen knife.
Some parts of his story are downright frightening.
And I would jump out the tree like Batman with a knife and land in front of him and boom, and I'd say, let's go, like, give me everything.
But he says honesty.
Now, imagine that. He used to sit in trees and wait to just rob you or hurt you, whatever the case may be. He went from waiting in trees to shining light on issues that needs to be spoken on. Issues that go over a lot of media heads. Let's be real. When you watch the news ain't in the trenches. Or this what the news will do. The news will go to the trenches. Yeah, a lad just got shot 5 a.m. This is serious. We're on the scene now. Thoughts and prayers. The killer got away. That's it. They don't show you the scenery, what people got to deal with. They don't show you how the get backs get crazy. They don't show you that stuff. Spanian do.
Is the reason behind his growing audience.
Those people are raw and rough. You only connect with them by being raw and rough.
Welcome to Sydney, lad. Let's go. Where you been?
My inbox is full, thousands and thousands, anywhere from youth workers who spend their days at youth centres playing my videos for the kids because they know that no one can reach them as good as I can, to the kids themselves, to adults who saying I'm the reason they got off drugs. I'm the reason they see the truth about the criminal lifestyle. Whatever effort that the police and the council have put in to clean this place up, they've succeeded very well.
The 35-year-old knows Sydney well. He holds some of its grittier parts close to his heart.
It was Australia's version of what you'd see in the movies at Queen's, where between the projects they're just dealing blatantly and cars would pull up. This is what it was. Boolamoo was the hood.
After leaving jail, his rapping became popular and the rest followed, including a fashion label.
Oh, I'm so mad I can't get the book. I heard they don't make copies of the book anymore. Well, he's going to bring it back. I could see it, right? Drop a comment. What do you guys think?
And now even a book where nothing's off limits.
The positive energy I put out into the world for the first time and the world's loving me. There's a big misconception about me that I don't talk about my crimes in a way where I'm begging the nation for forgiveness. And I cop a lot of hate for that. And I think it's a lot of misunderstanding. Like, I did lose my life to jail. I did lose my life. So unfortunately, that's the life I led. But I feel like I owe no apologies and no sadness for anything that I've done.
Despite his recent social media fame, the impacts of a hard beginning still linger.
Never been to a wedding. I've never been to someone's birthday party. I've never had a job. Until recently, I've never had ID. I'm still on my green P's. I'm 35 years old. I just got my license for the first time.
But he's never changed. According to that comment, he hasn't changed. Has he really changed? Did you not just hear what he just said? Like, come on, you got to give this man his flowers while he's still alive.
I'm a full disconnect from the world.
Is your life of crime done?
It is done. I've been out almost 5 years now. I refer to myself as a civilian now. First time in my life, I'm full of civilian. I don't even know what jail smells like anymore, but it's done. And what I'm on is great successes. Like, I love it.
Ilche, lad, Ilche. All right, so something else I want to speak about. So I got a comment. This comment I can't find. I'm not gonna lie, but if you find it, let me know. Drop another comment under it so I can find it. But the other comment said, Spanian don't even like gay people. This is what the comment said. So basically they're saying how he said something disrespectful toward the gays. All right, so let's get to that clip.
Some group comes along and commissions a World Pride mural like this, right in the middle of the...
What the hell is this? What kind of creepy... Why would they do this? This reminds me of the disgusting thing that Balenciaga had did. Do y'all remember when Balenciaga was under fire for doing that stuff with the kid advertisement? It was just very inappropriate. This is some inappropriate... What?
City, mixing up sadomasochism, gay pride, gimp suits and kids' teddy bears in one very public location. I mean, someone went too far, didn't they? Certainly some people thought so.
Absolutely. That is unacceptable on so many different levels. And this is another thing I want to address, right? Growing up in the 90s, in the early 2000s, gay wasn't all over TV, right? It wasn't. Like, you had to, for you to see gay, you probably had to be gay to see it for yourself, or I don't know, you had to really go to like a gay club. It wasn't all over TV. And I say that to say I still turned out gay. So I just hate the fact that I part of me feel like gay is being forced. It's like it's being just like, why am I walking out my house and I'm seeing a half naked dude? And then you're trying to put the gay word on it. That's not gay. That's perverted. There's a difference. There's a huge difference. But because they force the gay so much, it gets confused with everything else. Stop. And I can only imagine what Spanian had to say. And I'm on his side. I don't even know what the hell you said yet.
Fucking sick of this fucking perverted, putrid shit, like a bunch of dead set pedophiles hiding behind some fucking gay pride, whatever.
Exactly what he just said. You see what I just said? I said sometimes I feel like they put the gay and they try to connect it with all the negative, and it's like, no, bro, don't try to make it seem like gays are the one harming people. I promise you, gays, we are happy people. Why you think the flag is rainbow? We're happy all the time. We're not angry, okay? And one thing about us, we damn sure don't like bringing harm to children. I mean, I can't speak for every gay, but my gays, no, we don't play that. Are you crazy? That's some sick, twisted shit. That's not gay. That's perverted. There's a difference. Huge difference.
Whatever the fuck you're doing, how fuck is this fucking perverted, putrid shit, like a bunch of dead set pedophiles hiding behind some fucking gay pride, whatever the fuck you're doing, how far you want to fucking go? How far is this until you're showing dicks in the streets now? Huh? And everyone's too scared to say something? We're not even men, we're not women, we're fucking this, we're that, we're 100.
Yo, no funny shit though. Yo, I don't know. This is just me. This is my mind. This is how I think. This is me. It did get a little complicated once it went from L, G, B, and then once the T came about. Now, me being a lesbian, I don't know when that came about. I don't know. But it, once they started adding the extra, it became confusing. A lot of people was confused on what one mean and how to take shit, and so it became really, really confusing. So I'm gonna just tell you guys right now, I am a lesbian. All right, full lesbian. The L. I love women and only women. Okay. Now, I say that to say, I identify as a female, as a woman. All right? You got that? I'm glad we got that out the way. I wanted us to talk about that.
100 different things, forcing it upon us. We say nothing. Everyone's too scared.
You heard what he just said? 100 different things. It became complicated. Like, what is this? What is this? Since when? Like, why couldn't it just be lesbian? You like girls? You're a woman? You're gay? You like guys? You're a guy? You're bi? You like both? That's fine. You have fun a lot. And I don't know. It's like once it just became complicated, and then it's like, what's confusing about the T is the T's, they changed their gender. So are you even gay at that point? Are you then straight? So it's like it just becomes confusing. I don't know. I don't get it. A lot of us don't get it. If you are the T in the community, reach out to me so maybe we can have a talk so I can get a better understanding. The world can get a better understanding. But yeah, drop a comment.
To fucking say something, then it's forcing it upon our kids. It's gotten to the point, now there's a fucking pointing pornographic images in the streets with gay flags, big homosexual teddy bears. You think we can't see what's going on? This time's coming to an end. All of these child groomers hiding in plain sight, the time's coming to an end. I'm not copping it no more.
It's just like Nickelodeon. That shit go watch my video on Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon just got exposed for a whole bunch of sick, twisted stuff, bro. It's sick. It's sick. And I agree with what he's saying. It's child groomers. And then it kills me because they try to put that gay word on it and they try to throw the flag on it. And it's like, yo, stop, bro. Y'all niggas is weird. What's happening? And like he said, I agree with the whole it's being forced up. It wasn't forced like that growing up on me. And I still turned out gay. So it's like, you don't have to do that. It's like things could just be nice and normal and let people decide what they want to decide.
Fucking over it. I'm calling it out. Anytime I see any of these putrid maggots trying to hide their little shit, targeting kids, just like Balenciaga, it's no fucking different.
I just bring that up. See, it's real recognized real. Yo, me and Spanian understand each other, bro.
What they're doing, sick of this shit. We're done. The whole country's done. The whole world is done. It's been going on for how long? 10, 15 years. You're getting worse and you're getting worse and you're pushing it and you're pushing it and you're pushing it. What's next? What's next? Walk around the streets naked yourself, masturbating? What's next? What else do we have to accept? Because we're too scared to talk. Because you cancel everyone else. What else?
Exactly. I can't even say my opinion no more. Like the other day, I was arguing with a T, LGBT. I was arguing with a T. And I was like, I don't even want to argue with you because you're a woman, but you're turned into a man. No, it was a man. He was a man turned into a woman. I'm like, you're a man still. So I don't feel comfortable arguing with you. And he just kept getting so aggressive. I'm like, yo, bro, you're still a guy. Like, bro, don't let me call my brother on you, bro. Like, relax, bro. Like, what's good with you?
What else do you want to be called, huh? What else do you want to teach our children?
Hey guys, like heaps of people were really offended about what I said the other day, and
I wasn't.
I guess what I want to say is, like, I'm sorry for absolutely fucking nothing, you putrid peasants.
Yo, I'm screaming. Yo, I'm shouting. Say, yo, I just want to say I'm sorry for absolutely.
They're nothing but apologists and deflectors. Someone comes online and points these putrid maggots out after fucking 15 years, all these pedophiles hiding behind the gay fucking LGBT fucking flag. So everyone's too scared because if you point them out, everyone goes, oh, it's homophobia. Right, someone finally stands up, someone with a platform, and every maggot, all they can say is, so what? Like, what about? What about? What about the bloke down the street that molested someone? What about those old homosexual men that worm their way into the Catholic Church and molest boys? What about them? What about them? What a fucking about them? Fuck them too. Fuck them too. And they
Facts.
That's why they're all over the news. What about them, cunt? What about this? What about what we're actually fucking talking about and deflecting it? What about the motherfuckers that are actually doing what I said, indoctrinating our kids with putrid shit? What about that? Everything's an apology or a deflection. Ones that know, we're not here to prove it to them anymore. They've had 10, 15 years to figure it out, and they're not figuring it out for a reason. Because their acceptance, they allow it, they're on that side. Anyone that apologizes, deflects, accepts, pretend it doesn't happen, they're on that side. We're not here to verbal them. We don't care what they think. Fuck them. They've already shown it. The fact that I can come out, right, and say what I said, and I'm just here for us. We know it, right? They got no idea. 95% of the actual population hates the fucking guts of these maggots and can't wait until they're brought down. Everyone's just too scared to say anything. That's why when everyone agrees with me in the comments, people are like, I can't believe you're agreeing with this bloke. Like, he's from jail. Like, did he even go to school? Nah, I didn't. I just don't like pedophiles. I just don't like the fact that these motherfuckers have wormed their way into primary schools, high schools, and anything about God, evil God, and they teach kids that men can become pregnant.
Yeah, that's what's happening? Huh?
Teach kids that they can choose whatever sex they are and adults don't.
That's what I'm. Listen, and you know what? And I'm about to end the video like this, right? So here was the little debate that I got into with the T, okay? Because I can say how I feel. I just said I just don't agree with it. And then the T said, okay, so what is it you do? She said you're a hypocrite because you're a lesbian. And, if you're a lesbian, then, you're basically saying that you're not comfortable with your gender. What? No. I said no. Okay? I said the difference between the two, right? If I wasn't supposed to love a girl, I wouldn't. You can't control that, right? So if I wasn't supposed to love a girl, I wouldn't. If I wasn't supposed to feel these ways about a girl, I wouldn't. You can't, that's not forced upon. You can't force a sexual reaction. It has to happen. If I was supposed to be born a man, I would have been born a man. Y'all subscribe for the vibe. I'm out.